right, welcome back. The National Reading Competition is the flagship program of the Jamaica Library Service, designed to engage Jamaicans of all ages in cultivating a stronger reading culture, one that supports improved literacy and advances our national development goals. Now, this year, in a post-Hurricane Melissa context, they're making an even greater push to encourage reading across the island. The Jamaica Library Service is proud to partner with Reading Ambassador and Miss Jamaica Festival Queen 2025, Brittany Clark, and Public Relations and Marketing Officer Ayana Lewis. They both join us. So welcome, ladies.
Welcome, ladies. How are you?
We're great. Thank you. How are you?
We are
well. We are well.
We're shining like your crown.
Well, let's begin with you, Ayana, because the Jamaica Library Service has been doing this reading competition for a while. It is something that is so relevant. I wish more people would get involved in it. Why do you think it is so important and impactful for the people who do get involved?
Well, of course, as you said, we've been around for a while, 38 years unbroken, to be exact. The competition has been going for 38 years. And it is important, of course, because we know that reading leads to opportunity, it leads to understanding. And so persons who have entered our competition and have gone through our competition are now thriving. Of course, we have, our alum includes like a court justice, and we have two Rhodes Scholars, and of course just regular persons every day going through their lives in their professions.
Ayana, for those people who say, you know, maybe it's something I would want to do, maybe it's not, but I'm not really even sure what it entails. How exactly, what exactly does the competition entail when one pursues going into it?
Sure. So of course it runs usually annually, April to August, and it is fairly simple. Of course, to enter you have to be a member of the library, but that is a quick one too. You can do it online. After that, really, we have preliminary rounds. So essentially, you are given the material and you're tested in various ways. So depending on the age group, it can be book reviews, they write letters, they do little quizzes or puzzles, that sort of thing. And of course, there's a parish level, and from there you move on to vie for the national championships.
Brittany, from my recollection last year, you have been pushing very strongly this whole business of reading and tying it into self-development. How does your relationship with the library service and becoming a reading ambassador support the initiatives that you think are important?
Yes, well, for me, I have been someone who grew up on books, so books were my second parents, and I really saw how being able to have access to that information, being able to be literate, to have the power of knowledge, how that has given me many opportunities and exposure simply by building communication confidence and just giving me that ability to step into any room and represent myself. So through my initiative, Read, Speak, Lead, I have partnered with the Jamaica Library Service as their reading ambassador, and it's about promoting literacy, promoting reading as a habit and not just as a chore, and reading as an opportunity to build future leaders, public speakers, and build communication confidence among our youth. So it's a wonderful holistic initiative.
Why would you say it is important for parents to not treat reading as punishment? Because a lot of the time, especially we're living in an era, and something that I have to be conscious of, even with my child, that when it's time to take away the screen time, go take up your book.
Right.
or you know, when we were kids, lock off your TV, go take up your book. It's almost as if taking up a book was punishment rather than fun.
Absolutely. And I'm very happy you brought that up, because again, we want to highlight that reading should be fun. So we also encourage parents to be a part of the process. So in my Read, Speak, Lead initiative, we have reading bingo. So we have challenges like read with your parent, learn 2 new words and challenge yourself to know the definitions, etc. And again, it's not just to take up your book culture. Yes, we want to encourage education, literacy, reading, but we want it to be something that you get to do, not something you have to do. We want to read. Yeah, reading should be something you wake up in the morning, oh, I get to read a book today. I get to go to school and read something about something I love. And the first thing I always encourage is to start where you are, start with what you like. So if you're into makeup, read a makeup book. If you're into comics, read your comics, because it's still exposure and it's still something that helps to develop healthy healthy habits.
Well, Ayana, let me ask you this. In this day of technology, when people say YouTube and not ebook, audio books and all these things, what would you say to that person who said, sure, why read when I can just listen? I can't bother to take up no book. I can just press play. What would you say to that person?
Well, for them, I would challenge them to do both. And that's something that I do as well. It's a new form. We call it immersive reading. So you like to listen, of course, because we know that people tend to process information differently. So you can listen and you can read at the same time. So you have your audiobook, of course, but you have your book, you follow, and you turn the pages.
Oh, you know, that makes sense. I've never thought of that. That's actually so true, and it might help you to actually read faster.
Yes, it does. When I do my
You just must be on something new this morning.
You go faster.
Girl.
I listen 2 times when I follow.
Oh.
That's an interesting way of putting it. That's an interesting way of putting it. So, okay, if someone is watching this or listening to this conversation, and they're saying, you know, I feel like I would have entered this competition, or if there's a young person saying, I feel like I would do it. Of course, you're saying that there are different competition entries for different ages, but how might they enter? What do they go on your website? Do they visit a local library? How do they get involved?
They can do both. So they can visit their parish library or their nearest library, and they will register them in person. However, they can also go to our Instagram, which is JLS Empowering Jamaica, and there's a link in our bio that takes you to the registration page.
And there's a QR code on the screen, so you can screenshot it, zoom in, put up your phone to the screen right now, and zoom in and just go on it. And the registration period is open until the 9th of May.
That is correct.
All right, so you do have more time.
Look at that.
Look at that.
And then we are going to flex our knowledge muscles, because I hear Brittany. Did you hear that Brittany is giving us a quiz this morning, ladies?
Imagine that, Brittany giving me a test.
Brittany, make it easy.
Yes, okay.
Please.
Don't worry. So, of course, this is a similar structure as to how the reading competition will take place in the final round. There is a quiz competition, and a part of it is that we want to encourage reading and retention. So not only just reading for counting words, but reading to actually understand what's in the text. So are we ready?
God, all right.
Well, you never give us the material before. But we work. We'll try
I didn't do the reading.
We didn't do the reading, but when the quiz,
I think you guys got this. What do you think? Yeah.
Luckily for you, these questions are from Vantage Point Jamaica by Earl Moxham. Some of them might be things you might already know.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Morning, Earl Moxham.
All right. So are we ready? First question. Give the name of the U.S. president who visited Jamaica in 1982.
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, Reagan. That would be Reagan.
Yes, correct.
It's 82.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Would you like to do the second?
Give the name and country of the Caribbean leader who died less than 24 hours before Manley.
Before Manley?
Jagdeo. Guyana. Guyana. They died almost like hours apart. That's no, that's not Guyana.
That one day.
Yes.
Guyana.
Dr. Chetty Jagan.
Dr. Chetty Jagan.
Right. That's exactly what I was saying.
I remember it was 1997.
Same time day.
Right.
Yes. Right.
All right. Next question. Where was the first Zoso established in Jamaica?
Denham Town.
Give you one more try.
Mountain View.
No.
I just made that up. No idea.
It was
I have no idea.
Zone of Special Operations. First one was
St. Ann.
no.
Would you like a hint?
Yes, give me a hint.
All right.
It was Montego Bay. Which area?
Oh, Mount
Yes,
Salem.
Mount
Mount
Salem.
Salem. Yeah, Mount Salem was
All
the
right, this
first
one I will get. Ready?
All right.
I have faith in myself.
What did the Jamaica Constabulary Force say was significant about the day that the Reggae Boys qualified for the 1998 World Cup?
No, there was no crime. There was no
No
nothing
reported
happened.
major crime.
Ah, I
That's
didn't
a
get
single murder in the
it.
country.
Not one murder. See?
Wonderful.
I knew that.
All right. So what was the name of the boat that sank in 1963 with 39 Jamaicans and their Australian captain aboard?
So not the Titanic.
No. I don't know that one. I don't know that one.
All right, so you don't know that one?
No, I don't know that
Okay,
one.
so that one is the Snowboy.
The Snow Boy.
Mhm.
See there? The Snow Boy. All right, final question for 1,000 points.
What is the title of P.J. Patterson's memoir?
Oh gosh.
PJ, the story of the Patterson.
No, PJ Patterson. That was jeez. Delano Franklin wrote it. PJ Pat. I don't remember.
Mr. Maxam, which page is that from, Mr. Maxam?
Page 126. You can flip through.
Wait, you really know you know the page that it's on? And I'm at 124?
Yes.
My political journey,
Yes,
published in 2019 for extra points.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't even know the page
good.
that it's on. That's crazy.
Yes. Some people go really deep with it.
That's crazy.
Nice,
Oh, that's
nice,
awesome.
nice.
That's awesome. So that's a kind of vibe that you have in the
Yes.
competition.
Really
I love
All the
that.
people who missed school challenge quiz but
Yes.
from back in the day.
You can do it. Let's
you
do
can
it.
do it.
Let's do it.
Look here. Wonderful. I hope it gets a big support, and also always go out and become a member of your local library. Big up Spanish Town Library. I used to go there and study all the time.
Nice.
Meet the other young people there. You used to go to the library to
Top
read.
Red come always.
Yeah.
You used to go to the
look
library to
and-
read.
Yeah, I used to go and read. I used to go and look up, do research, have to write out things from the book. Then, oh, you mean, man, I'm
And
a
give
place.
it-
I remember it's right next door to the theater. Used to live
Oh
there.
yes.
Right next door to the
Yeah,
theater.
true.
Used to live there.
Yeah. Our guests have been Brittany Clark, Miss Jamaica Festival Queen 2025, and more importantly for today, Jamaica Library Service Reading Ambassador. We also have Ayana Lewis, Public Relations and Marketing Officer for the Jamaica Library Service. We're going to be right back after these messages.
Sniffing up drugs, all in the nose. Could've died so young, now looks ugly and old. No fun, cause now when she reaches for hugs, people hold their breath, cause she smells of corrosion and death. Watch the company you keep and the crowd you bring, cause they came to do drugs and you came to sing. So if you're gonna be the best, I'ma tell you how. Put your hand in the air and take the vow. I know I can be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I wanna be.
Is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
There's nothing like a Jamaican greeting.
Yeah, look.
Blessings.
Yo, man them.
Father Mold Wagwan. Celebrating 25 years of connection. Every call, every click, every message, and every shared moment. Digicel, powered by you, connected by us.
The new Big Dipper from Wendy's. A juicy cheeseburger with smoky Cajun mayo, crunchy tortilla chips, and a creamy cheese sauce for dipping. Available for a limited time only at Wendy's.
Hi, I am Candy Pang at
Watagwan.
Watagwan.
Datagwan pa.
Watagwan. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
Datagwan pa. Watagwan.
Brought to you by
Some things are perfect from the start. Smell off.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Change does not happen overnight. It takes vision, commitment, and courage to reform.
So we created a number of executive agencies, which I believe, and I can say, having left this thing, was one of the most successful initiatives undertaken in the reform process.
But transformation isn't easy.
We found in several ministries, agencies, and departments, you had square pegs in round holes.
You could almost say that public sector transformation is not a JLP policy. It's not a PNP policy. It is national policy.
There was political willingness, there was bipartisan support for going through with the reforms, there was societal support, a lot of societal sacrifices. People of Jamaica made a lot of sacrifices. And businesses, the private sector, everybody was engaged in this journey.
We want to continue to reform the public sector, to allow the public sector to provide its services to the Jamaican people, provide services to the private sector, and the idea is that those services must be more accessible. Those services must be more affordable. Those services must be faster. They must be more personable and comfortable for the citizen.
Watch Building a Better Public Sector, a 4-part docuseries right here on CVM, commencing April 5 and aired every Sunday in April at 3 p.m. Brought to you by the Transformation Implementing.
Until you diss me, I'm not gonna diss you. You see me a girl who start at respect. I respect you first, I roll the red carpet, but you see when you make the devil trick you, and you lose your way, and you part, and you go over the disrespect line, then you're gonna say me in the matrix.
Yeah.
And then now, I'm gonna unleash and spread out like a beach towel. Yay.
Yay, welcome back, Sunrisers. Are we ready for a sunrise walkout? We'll meet Tracy Ann Dawkins, also known more popularly as Tease. She's a Jamaican-born content creator and global traveler with over 2 decades of experience exploring more than 72 countries. She's known for her adventurous spirit, from scuba diving in Saba to experiencing Iceland's cold waters, and for making travel accessible, inspiring, and fun through her brand. Okay, Tease Travel Guide. And Tease caught our attention in the viral TikTok of her acting out Mrs. Kitty's popular sound, and has been featured in commercials, music videos, and is associated with Kevin Hart's 72 Hours and Roommate on Netflix. And from this Dawkins to that one over there.
My cousin.
Yeah, let's welcome her to Sunrise.
With a walkout, though.
With a walkout.
You can't
You
just
have to
come,
have a walkout.
With a walkout. Come, welcome to... Hey! 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 Hey!
Hi, how you do?
Cousin Tease.
How are you?
Oh, it's so good to have you. Welcome to Sunrise.
Thank you.
And I see you're just dropping in. Tease, first of all, before we even get into the travels and the excitement and all the things, where you live? Where are you based?
I would normally say I'm a nomad, but now, since joining the army, I'm based in the U.S.
Oh,
okay, cool, no, yes,
so you're visiting us.
Yes.
And boy, I wish she was here the day when Mrs. Kitty was here.
I know.
She would have loved to meet you because you did such a great job with that.
And she's always cracking up. I'm always showing her a new one, and I'm like, oh, look what she's up to now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. You see, when you cross a disrespect line.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that you see the line?
And the spread out like me showing me like, you never see that spread out there?
And the Matrix.
My gosh.
But how do you do it? Where does this come to? You're a dancer, aren't you? Because you move like a dancer. You move like...
No.
I'm like, this girl is classically trained.
No. You know, it's so crazy because people always think I'm athletic. They're like, oh, you're a runner. You're Jamaican. You can run. No, I can't run. I'm not Usain Bolt. No, no. Shout out to my Jamaican people. But I've never done any sports.
Oh, really?
Wow.
What you have done is traveled.
Yes, I've traveled.
Before the journey, so you were born where? Give me a little background on you. So you were born here or where here, and then you went where to go there, and now you reach where? Like, give it a little
well, yeah,
rundown.
no problem. I mean, I always loved traveling. I was obsessed with traveling from a young age. So I was actually in Miss Jamaica in the year 2000, and I signed with Steps Model Agency because they were my sponsor at the time. So being in Miss Jamaica, you know, at that, I don't know how they do it now, but at that time they used to bring you around a lot. So I have literally toured Jamaica before, you know, it was even a thing. So I've visited all 14 parishes. So when I say Jamaica is beautiful, I know Jamaica is beautiful because I've been everywhere. I was diving with crocodile and jumping onto the boat in Black River to swim with the crocodile because they said that part is safe. And they're like, you can jump, and I was the one to jump. And they're like, this girl crazy.
I've never seen anybody jump in the water in the Black River Safari. Ever. I've never heard of it.
I did it. Like
Safari for a reason. It's a mad girl, you know.
Yeah, because the tour guide was like, you know, this is a safe area. Anybody want to jump? Before he said jump, air splash. That was me. It's like,
wow.
Where did this adventurous spirit come from? Like,
okay, so I don't know. I've just always been fascinated. And the first time I heard the word adrenaline junkie, that was my sister. And she's like, you know, I don't know what's wrong with you. You're like an adrenaline junkie. And I'm like, what is that? And she's like, I don't know, you get high off danger. I'm like, oh, wow, I guess so. So I don't know. I travel by myself. I do a lot of things by myself. Like, if it's dangerous, I'll probably try it, like in a fun way. Like, you know, people would say, "Oh, I'm not diving with no sharks."
Okay,
but then
skydiving.
I would
Okay, there we
skydive.
go.
Exactly. You said it's fun, but it probably a little bit. I mean, we drive every day. That by itself is dangerous. So I don't know. I just have a curious mind where it comes to traveling. You know what I mean? But I love traveling.
But other than just traveling, you've lived in other countries as well. I mean,
Yes.
Thailand. Where are some of the places you've chosen to live?
Actually, I went to Thailand for a 3-month vacation, and then I ended up spending 4 years. I was like, this is nice. This place is sweet. I'm not going back. But at the time, I was living in St. Martin. I lived in St. Martin for 15 years, back and forth. So I love St. Martin. To me, St. Martin is my second home. That's where I actually learned to swim. I almost drowned a few times because I teach myself how to swim, which is crazy because it's like, who teach themselves how to swim? Yeah, me.
It's on brand.
Very
I almost
on brand.
drowned a few times, and I'm like, you know what? I'm still going to try. And then before you know it, I'm like, if I can swim, then I can dive. And then I went and do scuba diving class, and then of course I got my PADI license, and it's like, I'm gonna do it. Whatever it takes, I'm gonna do it.
Then, Tease. You've clearly been to, what them say, 72 countries and whatever. Tell me first of all, where's a couple of your favorite spots? And B, for somebody who is traveling, as an avid traveler, what do you think is the best way to get the best out of a country? Like, make sure you try the food, or do you make sure you talk to people? Like, what's that thing
go where
you
the
do?
locals go.
Yeah,
or,
like,
you know?
how do you really experience a country that you visit?
I will say this, everybody travel for different reasons. And for me personally, I'm not a vacationer, I'm a traveler. And that's a huge difference because people don't understand the difference. A vacationer, they want to go to a 5-star hotel, they want a nice posh luxury bed, they want a nice pool, they're gonna sit in the room and watch TV. So, you know, like, no, that's not me. I'm a traveler, which means I'm gonna get every bang for my buck, which means I don't want to be in the room. I want a safe room, of course, because most of the time I'm traveling by myself. But for example, when I went to Europe, I looked on the map and I'm like, okay, if I go to France, then I can go to Iceland, I can go to Amsterdam, I can go to Austria, I can go to Hungary. So I did 17 countries on one trip. So I went for 6 weeks, and I literally just traveled throughout Europe because it was so easy to commute. And then for me, because I love being outdoor, I make sure I wake up at 6 o'clock and I'm booking all the excursions. So my entire day is packed and filled with excursion because I want to see the most out of that country, because chances are I don't want to go back. You know what I mean? I don't want to keep repeating countries. And of course, you know, for an average person, it's expensive to go to Europe. So if you're going to go to Europe, just get as much as you possibly can. Why just go to France and come back to Jamaica or go back to wherever you are? Just go to France and at least take the train over to Amsterdam, take a quick flight over to Iceland or something, or go to Berlin. It's like an hour away. So it's really easy to commute. With Asia, it's the same thing. I lived in Thailand and I went to Laos, Cambodia, Hong Kong, Singapore, Bali, you know, you name it. Cambodia, you name it, I went because I realized, okay, it's right there, so I'm just going to go. I'm just gonna go. For countries
Have you tried
that's
to learn other languages as well?
Vous parlez français, oui. I speak French a little bit, enough to get around. And I remember the very first time I traveled outside of Jamaica, it was 2001. I went to Cuba. And I remember being in school, because of course I was fresh out of high school too, because I graduated high school in the year 2000. And I remember being in high school and, you know, they're teaching Spanish. I'm like, you know, average teenager.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to learn a Spanish. It's a foolishness. We speak English in Jamaica. We don't speak Spanish. We make talk Spanish. It's a waste of time. And it's so ironic. The first country I went to was Cuba. And I remember feeling so silly. Like, okay, I should have paid attention.
Exact experience.
I should have paid attention. And then the few months after that, I went to Cuba in May 2001. And in December 2000.